Now let's go on to PTSD, Veteran Affairs. The reason I have PTSD is not because of the U.S. Army, in which I served 1998 to 2001, but because of the Veteran Affairs VA Veterans Clinic. Yeah, the Veterans Clinic in North Bend, Oregon, USA. They kept telling me that I could work. So, since they browbeat me every damn time with that crap, I look down on the floor and I have to reluctantly accept it. In which I did every time. So, I have PTSD because I discussed with another veteran of the U.S. military who told me I'd had it. In which case, I went to Veteran Affairs of Roseburg, Oregon, and they did just as I expected them to do. And they denied everything. They even said I didn't have ADD, which Dr. Stagenborg in Bandon Veterans Clinic diagnosed me with. Now, do you think I have ADD or ADHD? Well, my son was diagnosed with ADHD. I could go on and on about how that lady did exactly as she was supposed to get some stupid bonus for denying people. Also, when they switched it to general practice, the general practice started saying, yeah, they have these conditions, and guess what they don't do anymore? They don't send us to general practice who actually know their job so that they can deny people on purpose, make them feel like crap, right, Mr. Doctor? Yeah, my right hip was hurting that day. That's why I was limping. But, you browbeat me and said, why are you walking like that? So I did what I was supposed to, and I stepped up my game and walked like I was not in pain to keep up with you because you were walking too fast. Because I was riding a shuttle and it hurt my hip, my right hip. So now, what does that mean? Well, as your right knee, as in my case, I'm disabled from my right knee, gets worse, I start transferring my body weight to my other knee. Now, as I do this, I have read in articles that it basically disproportionates my skeletal structure and my joints, causing me pain, basically from my right knee up to my right hip, and then down from the left hip to my left knee, which now hurts too. So I'm now service connected for both knees, right? Well, but they didn't give me an increase in pay because of their stupid method of doing math. Oh, well, you're only, you're 70% disabled, so you're only 30% able. So let's see, to get 100% disability, it's got to be 100% disabling. So guess what? Having both knees is 100% disabling. Plus PTSD is 100% disabling. Not to mention here. What else? As my lower back got worse, by the way, I motioned at my lower back saying that it had gotten worse, and I motioned from my lower back up to the middle of my back, and he said specifically, this doctor who made me feel like crap and made me walk faster, so he basically made me hurt myself more. He said, oh, he said it was his middle of his back, and he's disabled for the lower back. So as my lower back gets worse, the middle of my back gets worse. As the middle of my back gets worse, the upper portion of my back gets worse. That's why Veteran Affairs, VSO officer in Hawaii said that that they would give me 100% disability immediately for my back, which is why I want to go back there. Not the sole reason, not the main reason. The main reason, actually, I want to go back and help the Waianae shelter if it's still there with money. I want to go back there and live in the gated community shelter and help out with money for food and money for fuel for the landscaping tools. There was no gas. Money for shower heads, whatever it takes to help out their community, because I want to live there. I want to save up money so I get a plot of land in Hawaii and put a year-round tent on it. Put a year-round tent on it, which is called a yurt or yurt. Now, I have to save up money while I'm there. That's part of the arrangement of the community. I have to do 20 hours of community service when I get there. No problem. Sorry, dude. I know you were trying to sleep when I was there last. I apologize. I was trying to get my community service done, and I was doing landscaping, so I was edging. Yes, I know how to edge with a entrenching tool or a small broken shovel. Why? Because I got in trouble, and I had to do that. I'm not going to go into it. It's not important. No. There's one thing I could do. I could not keep mowing the lawn, and I didn't have the fuel to use the weed eater like he suggested. I can cook. I can help with the cooking. I can help with the cleaning. I can even help take care of kids. I didn't see any kids out there. Well, there are women there that could watch the children in the backyard. It's nice and neat and totally protected. What else? I mean, there's more. I don't know. It's already 7 minutes long. It's too long already for Twitter. Yeah, I don't have the money right now to get verified, so I can't post any longer videos on Twitter. I have been verified on Twitter probably at least 3 different times at the same time. But the main point is I'm definitely going to enter a legal lawsuit against the Veteran Affairs of Roseburg for doing what they did to us veterans and every veteran that has been there in the last, 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years? How long? How long? How long have they been denying people outright to get some stupid bonus check? We all know it. We all talk about it because it happens at that particular freaking VA facility. I've been to other various VA facilities that are phenomenal, though overcrowded. Portland VA Hospital for one, and Reno, Nevada's VA Hospital for two. Both were phenomenal. Hawaii was obviously their VA hospital is phenomenal because it serves not just veterans but military forces too. And am I right in that it serves civilians? I can't remember that right now. But either way, a lot of those military members and people from Veteran Affairs that work there go on into private practice. Well, that's what it was, private practice, not general practice. Yeah, they sent us to, here in Oregon, they sent us to private practice doctors, hoping that they would deny our disability claims for them. End declarative statement.